This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. Welcome to another edition of Cooking Hawaiian Style presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. We're here at the beautiful Royal LahAina Resort and Bungalows. Don't forget, pick up our brand new cookbook, number 3. You can go to cookinghawaiianstyle.com. Gift it, get it for yourself, get one. Today on the show, we have firefighter Jonny Varona gonna join us. Let's get cooking.
When you're living on the island, such a diverse Hawaii. When you've tasted all the flavors, from the mountain to the sea, we're cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, cooking Hawaiian style. Oh, Hawaiian style. Oh, we're cooking Hawaiian style.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the kitchen. Jonny Varona. How you doing?
Good.
Good
Really
to see you, man.
Thank you.
Does anybody ever tell you look like Will Ferrell?
I don't get that one too often.
No? What do you get?
Oh, when I was younger, a Rock, AC Slater.
The Rock.
My
Oh,
friends,
AC Slater.
my friends used to call me Fat Slater, so that one.
Well, welcome to the kitchen. Cooking Hawaiian Style. You're a firefighter. Where are you a firefighter at?
I was a firefighter for the last 3 years in LahAina,
Uh-huh.
and recently got promoted to inspector. So
Congratulations.
kinda all over the island now.
Congratulations. And what are you going to make today?
So today I'm making Birria Tacos
Okay.
with pork and beef,
Uh-huh.
and we're gonna make some Ulu Hummus.
Nice. And is it true all firefighters can cook?
All firefighters have to cook. I
Right.
don't know if you would say they all can cook.
yeah.
Yeah,
But most of them can.
yeah, there's a lot of really good cooks in
That's
the department.
awesome. Let's get started. What do we need?
So we start with the meat. Traditionally, birria is beef or goat.
Uh-huh.
I use pork because
Okay.
it gets a lot of nice juices.
Nice.
It gets that juice that you need for the consome at the end.
When you were in the firehouse, were you the one that did all the cooking?
We would take turns, so
Yeah.
everybody take a turn cooking, and so, you know, but I would usually
Yeah.
help a lot. So this, we just get it cut.
Okay.
We're gonna slow cook this throughout the day.
Let me get this for you and
Oh.
fire going there.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that's
All
our
right.
pork.
Okay.
We got our beef going in there as well. Same
Pork,
thing. You can
beef.
use at the fire station. We always try and save money, so I use deer. You know, if somebody goes hunting, you
Venison
can use,
is the best.
Venison is great for this.
You guys, you got like a budget that's a very tiny budget, don't you? When when it goes time for cooking, for dinner.
We're not complaining, but yeah, it's usually not enough to cover.
You're not complaining,
Yeah,
but it's
it's
usually,
usually-
no, I always thought it was,
Yeah.
it was like you guys could do like a challenge and you would win
Yeah.
because it wasn't that much. Here, I'm gonna give you one of these.
All right. So yeah, we can just let this sit. This is gonna slow cook once
Yeah.
we get all the seasonings in it and our
Okay.
peppers. So the next thing we start with is our wahio peppers.
Okay,
And to get these started, we
I
just
got a trash right here
oh,
for
perfect.
you.
Sorry.
No worries.
We devein them, get the sticks and seeds out.
Are these hot?
These aren't spicy. You don't want to rub your eye after doing
Right.
that. But so get all those, put them in some water here, some hot water.
Okay.
Let them reconstitute, get them soft, and then after that, which we already did.
Yeah,
we got
you have
some
a,
ready.
you have some. You have
They've
a
been
bunch in the
soaking,
water there.
yeah.
How long was that going?
Oh, about 10 minutes.
Okay.
On a simmer.
Not
That's
too
about all
long.
you need. So once they're soft, you get them in a blender. So we're basically going to mix all of our ingredients, put it on that, and then slow cook them. So
All right.
we
What do
can
we
get
got?
our-
How many?
Actually, you
how
know
many
what?
did you
Sorry.
put?
So I put about 20 peppers in there.
Okay.
I just buy the bag, and usually if I'm cooking for the fire station, I use the whole bag.
All right. You want to put all the other ingredients
Yeah,
first?
you know what? I got to blend a few ingredients first.
Okay,
I almost
go ahead.
forgot. So we start with our coriander seeds,
All right.
about 2 tablespoons of those.
Coriander. Never go wrong
That.
with coriander.
Cumin seeds,
Okay.
same, about 2 tablespoons of those.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna get those chopped up because those are the most coarse.
Yeah. There you go. You cook a lot at home, or are you tired of cooking when you're at work?
I cook a lot at home.
Yeah.
I got 13-year-old twins, so
Oh,
they
nice.
eat a lot.
Boys, girls?
Boy and a girl, one of each. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah.
All right, we got some
Then
garlic.
Some garlic going in.
4 cloves.
4 cloves. We'll give that another little chop.
Okay. All right, what else you got there?
And we have some ground cloves, about 1 teaspoon,
Okay.
and about a tablespoon of ground oregano.
Oregano. I thought that was something else. Looked like matcha, didn't it?
Yeah. So now we can, let's put our peppers in. We'll get it kind of blended up, get
Okay.
what we're looking at.
So you want to get all the dry stuff in there,
Yeah, get it
especially
all-
it's the thicker, harder stuff, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So this is what our peppers look like after they're softened.
Remember,
Look at
this is what
this.
the pepper looks like when it's dry,
Yeah.
and it's gonna soften up like that after 10 minutes.
We get a nice,
Don't forget to take off the stem and the seeds.
Yeah.
What would happen? It would be much of a
it's
difference?
It's just extra texture in there.
Extra texture?
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Some crunchy stuff in there?
Yep, exactly.
All right.
A little messy.
We're gonna get all that in there. Put the
We get a
juice in
little
there
juice
too.
in there.
All right.
This is all gonna go in and cook.
And after this is blended, we're gonna put all that in the pot?
Exactly.
Okay. I gotcha. Go ahead and put that lid on there.
So watch out, this is usually kind of hot.
Nice. You want to say hi to the guys at the firehouse?
Not really. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Yeah, those guys are great. I miss them. It's only been 2 weeks, but they make going to work fun.
You guys
especially-
spend a lot of time together.
Yeah.
Right. What do you guys do? 3 on, 4 off, or something like that?
It's basically we work 24 hours out of 72. So
I
we
see.
work 1 day on, 2 days off. Kind of
Uh-huh.
have a little different rotation, but
All right.
So
that
once-
looks good. That
yeah.
smells good.
yeah, give it a smell. Yeah, once
And then you're gonna
that's-
dump the whole thing in there, huh?
Exactly, just dump this whole thing in here.
All right. All right, you're gonna mix that up. When we come back, we're gonna see what that looks like. We'll take it out, put the rest together. Don't go anywhere. We have Johnny with us, Mr. Firefighter. You're not Will Ferrell. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style. This season of Cooking Hawaiian Style is presented by the Hawaii Community Foundation. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. Johnny is making his Birria Tacos. Now we're gonna add these 3 things to the pot that we just left. What is this?
Okay, this is beef broth.
Okay.
Some apple cider vinegar, some bay leaves, and cinnamon
Go ahead and
sticks.
put it in there. And that's gonna sit for how long?
This is going to cook for about 4 hours.
All right, low and slow?
So low and slow, exactly.
Cool. You want that beef to fall apart.
Exactly.
All right, some bay leaf and some cinnamon.
And apple cider vinegar is important.
Apple cider vinegar. All right, what are we doing next?
All right, so next, I've had some Ulu Hummus, or sorry, Ulu tortillas made. That's
Oh, nice.
basically boiled up some ulu, put it in a food processor.
Show them the ulu real
So this is our
quick.
ulu.
Yes.
That's actually from the LahAina station. We have a tree growing out there.
Oh, really? That's
yeah,
cool.
we try and stretch
Okay.
our budget. But basically get that boiled up, put it in a food processor with a little bit of masa.
This is the masa. You
and
can
it's-
get it
gotta
in
get
this
the
package.
One with harina in it.
You got to get the lady on the top.
Yeah,
end.
you
This
wanna-
lady right here.
Exactly.
Yeah, she's the one.
So you want to mix it up till it's this consistency, kind of a Play-Doh consistency.
Now, what did you do? You just chopped the ulu and
Yeah,
then mash
I
it with the masa?
Chopped it, I skinned it, boiled it,
Uh-huh.
and then mixed it with the masa in a food processor.
Okay.
And then
Easy.
we got to press our tortillas.
Get a pot.
Yeah, pot.
So if you don't have
need
a tortilla press,
Exactly.
use a pot and parchment
Yeah.
paper. All right, we're gonna put the full recipe on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. We got some made over
Yeah,
there.
and we got some other ones.
I made
going.
those during the commercial break. I didn't make any of those. They're perfect though, aren't they?
All
How
right,
many you
and
want to
then
do? Is that enough? Yeah, we can just make 4.
okay.
Okay. And you got another one here.
That
We can
one-
take that out of the
that
way.
one can we
All right.
Later. All
do
right.
that one
So
later.
while these cook, I'm gonna grab a spatula. Can you grab me a spatula?
Of course.
Awesome.
Let's do metal. There you go.
Perfect. Thank you.
So where's your favorite beach on Maui? Where do you bring the kids?
We used to go to Shark Pit a lot. We
Yeah?
used to live in that neighborhood.
Nice.
That was our favorite. Now Kaanapali is the easiest one to go to. so-
Yeah, because you got parking, huh? Here you go. That
thank
one's
you.
for your forehead.
Yeah.
All right, it's hot out here.
is hot. That's-
People don't realize we're on the beach. I get a lot of email people saying, "Hey, is that a green screen?" No, this is it. We're here at the Royal LahAina Resort and Bungalows. If you guys are on the mainland watching, come and check it out. If you guys are on an outer island, come and have a staycation. All right, Maui is open, you guys. You can also follow us on YouTube if you get a chance. We have a bunch of our older shows that we've done from season 1 all the way to I think like maybe 10 are on there. So go and check that out, okay? All right, that looks good, man. Smells good too. What do
Yeah.
you got here?
So that's just a little bit of cheddar cheese, and we'll use that to kind of pre-fry, get a nice crispy cheese
Okay.
shell on the tortillas.
All right, you want to we'll just
Yeah.
put this
So,
together? We'll
yeah,
put
let's
this one
start putting
together.
it together now.
These two. That one in that pot you had for 4 hours?
Yeah, exactly. So
Let's show everybody what that consistency looks like real quick.
we'll grab our spoon
I'll get
here.
this for you here.
So you got this nice, the meats fall apart. There's a nice layer of oil on top.
Nice.
And that's what we use to dip our tortillas in.
Okay.
So get a little room on here.
You can use this plate as well if you like.
All right. And
All
so we
right.
get it a little dip in here.
Okay.
Get that nice orange color on there. Get a little crackle and sizzle.
That's how you get that
Yeah.
color to stick, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
All right. You want some tongs? Here.
I gotta pretend like I'm a firefighter, right? And then I can handle it. All right, so you can see we get that nice crackle. This is where you really get the smell of
it
the
smells
peppers and all the
smells
different
really
ingredients.
good.
The cinnamon really comes out strong. Let's see if we can fit one more on here.
This became such a huge thing, hasn't
Yeah.
it, in the past year or two?
Yeah, I think it's fun to eat. You get the consomme. It's got bright colors.
You have all
There's a
these
lot going
different
on.
versions too.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I decided I wanted to try making this because you see
Yeah.
it, and then we got the axis steer and everything here, and
Right,
I wanted
right.
to find ways to cook that. So you get that
All
nice
right.
color on it.
All right, we got about a minute left. Let's get one together.
All right.
Let's put one of these together.
All right, so
We'll put them right here. There you go.
we get our cheese down. Throw that on top.
Ah, look at this.
Get a little
Mr.
meat,
Fancy. Good
throw our
job.
meat in there.
As we get splashed on.
Yep.
But that's part of the experience.
Get a little more cheese on there.
What kind of cheese you using?
This is some aged cheddar.
Okay.
And
You wanted
you get that? I'll get my plate right here.
I'll get you, help you out. There you go.
Thank you. Get a little
Fold
fold of
it
the
over.
taco.
And now you're gonna use that sauce to re-dip, right?
Exactly.
This is the Spanish version of French dip.
Exactly.
Spanish dip.
So we'll take this.
It looks good. It looks good. I'm just gonna push this in here for you right there. That looks awesome. Man, I wish you guys could smell that. There you go.
All right.
right.
And then we garnish it with little onions
Some onions.
right on top.
When we
there.
come back, what are you gonna make?
So we're gonna make some ulu hummus
All right.
with some local ulu.
I think we should make some more of these.
Yeah, we should.
Don't go anywhere. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style. We'll be right back.
All right.
This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaiian Air Cargo and the Royal LahAina Resort and Bungalows. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We're here with firefighter Jonny Varona. We're going to make some pork lumpias now, aren't we?
Yeah, this is a recipe my dad showed me. He's
Uh-huh.
an immigrant from the Philippines, and
Yeah.
it was tradition to pass it down to
Let's
him.
get into it.
All
Is
right.
your as you do this, I'm going to talk to you.
Okay,
Is
sure.
your dad a very tall Filipino man?
No, I get that a lot. He was 5'6", and I'm 6'3", and my brother's 6'4" and 6'2". So
Really? You sure it's
Yeah.
your father?
we
Huh?
we had a tall
Huh?
mailman at one point. So get a little garlic.
Who
in
doesn't
there.
love lumpia? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Here, I'll give you some oil.
Oh, perfect.
A little bit of oil
A
over
little
there.
bit of oil.
We got some tick-tocking going over here. I'm just going to adjust this for you. That's the pilot light. All right. There we go.
Get our about 1 pound of ground pork in there.
Okay. And that won't stop tick-tocking, but that's okay. I don't know if we can hear that.
And get our
There we go. I fixed it.
spatula going.
Yes, I fixed it. All right. So what are you gonna do? What's next? So you're moving up in the
So-
ladder, so to speak. Get it? What are your responsibilities now?
So as a fire inspector, you go around and do code enforcement.
Uh-huh.
You help new construction, make sure they're all up to code and everything. So a little more of an office job.
Yeah.
Travel around, help construction, and do safety on the other side.
So either they're your friend or they're not, huh?
Well, no, they're
Just
all,
kidding. I'm kidding you.
Everybody's the same. So a
Yeah.
little salt and pepper to taste.
I love lumpia. You cannot
Yeah.
go wrong with lumpia, I tell you. Any party you show up with lumpia, you're the friend of everyone, right?
That was, growing up at Filipino parties, you're
Yeah.
always waiting for the next round of lumpia to
Yeah,
come
I
out.
can't wait to see you roll because that's the hard part.
Yeah.
By the way, if you just joined us, he made some birria tacos, and these are amazing. He made is this a tortilla? It's not a tortilla.
It's a corn tortilla.
corn
Yeah.
tortilla,
Yeah.
but you made it with ulu.
Ulu corn. Yeah.
Very, very cool. So make sure you go to our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. You get the full recipe over there. And then he took some of that sauce from the pot that he cooked for 4 hours. and that's what you're gonna use for the dip, with some sharp cheddar, onions, I always love to eat radish with my
on the
tacos,
side,
and some lime, and there you go, you're set.
Good garnish.
All right,
there.
so we got some carrots for some sweetness. We got some bean sprouts. Does
Bean
your dad
sprouts.
always make it the same?
You know, my dad, he would cook with whatever was around.
Yes.
So that's very
Because sometimes they
Filipino
like to
style.
put cabbage inside,
Yeah.
right?
Cabbage,
And you don't need to
green
cook.
beans.
You don't need to cook this all the way through
Nope,
because you're gonna
nope.
deep fry it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
So
All right.
we'll get the oil going. We get our shell.
All right. So these very important. The lumpia wrapper. U.S. I got you some tongs.
Awesome.
The lumpia wrapper, very important because you don't want that bugger to rip, right? You want to get
Yeah.
some good ones too. You want to get you can go look in the frozen department. You want to turn off that fire? Yeah, that one right there. Look in the frozen department. You got a particular wrapper that you like?
Oh, I don't even know the name.
Look at you. Let me
Oh,
wrap
gosh.
one.
Oh,
You're
boy,
calling
look.
me out, boy.
Already ripped through.
Calling me out. Here's some
So,
egg. You want to get some
This one?
eggs to
Egg.
seal it, all right?
see, that's
It's
that's
okay if it
trouble.
rips.
It happens.
You know you can double it. You want to put me some here?
Yeah.
I haven't done this in years, so Filipinos, don't come at me now.
I
Don't come
know.
at me.
It's gonna look bad for my Filipino cred if all my lumpias
All
are
right, here we go. This is how I was taught. Go all the way, and then go tight. Oh, I ripped it already.
Oh, I think
You know
we might
why?
have to double.
It's better. It's better if you go double on these small ones,
Yeah.
these thin ones. Now I'm making up excuses for myself. Let me get one more over here. All right, we need some more wrapper. Can we get some more wrapper? Somebody. All right, it's on its way. Yeah, this one isn't gonna work. I screwed up this one already. We're gonna leave it just like that. I'm not gonna even attempt.
You gotta go gentle. We'll see if we can do.
Now go tight, go tight, go tight.
Tight.
Yes.
All right. And
There you go. That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
That one will work.
We got some wrappers coming on the way.
right.
All right. Those are some nice.
So I think we're.
Those are some nice fatties right there. Yeah.
Oh, if
The
you go too
objective is to get them as tight as possible.
I think these were ripping if we're
All
going
right.
too
Let's
tight,
get those.
so
The oil
let's-
sounds like it's
yeah,
ready.
Sounds like it's ready.
You want to go in? You got some tongs?
Yep. We'll just
Be
go
careful,
drop
brother.
it away.
I thought I gave you some tongs. What'd you do
We
with
got-
your
they're
tongs?
right here.
Oh, there you are. All right.
And we got
Want to put this one in there?
that one. This one makes me a little nervous.
Here,
We'll give it
here.
a try.
Put this on. Put it on top here. There you go. Light, light, light. Tight, 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 tight. All right, we're gonna put that in the oil. When we come back, what are we doing?
We're gonna make some ulu hummus.
Don't go anywhere. It's Cooking Hawaiian Style. Good job. This episode of Cooking Hawaiian Style is brought to you by Hawaii Self Storage and Lanai's Travel Club. Welcome back to Cooking Hawaiian Style. We got some lumpia inside of the hot frying pan over there. It's almost done.
Yeah.
You
yeah,
want it
it's-
golden brown, don't you?
Exactly.
Here,
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold
So-
this. I'll let you bring this over there. You think it's done?
Perfect. Yeah. These are done here.
Some people, if you want, you can put it on a paper towel if you want to do a little drainage. Oh, those came out nice. Even though I screwed up my roll
Hey.
there. You like how I covered it with the other paper so you couldn't see what I did? But look at that. Good job. Nice and
All
golden
right.
brown. Can't go wrong with some good old lumpia.
All
I
right. And then
tell
we
you.
have this is a dipping sauce that
Yes, you
my
wanna
dad
put that
always
right
had.
there?
This is just white vinegar and garlic with a little pepper on top.
Yes.
And that's how my dad.
That's
ate it
the
all
way you
time.
do it. Don't use that sweet chili sauce.
All right.
Use garlic, vinegar, some pepper. That's it. That's what I
All
like
right,
to do.
so
All right,
next-
what are you doing next?
We're moving into the ulu hummus. This is something that would help stretch our budget. You know,
Okay.
we have the ulu tree growing outside, so basically took this ulu, put it on the barbecue for about an hour,
Okay.
rolled it around till it's all black, and then you cut the black skin off.
You can
burnt
leave the
part.
skin on it when you roll it around on the barbecue, okay?
Exactly.
You don't have to put it in foil or anything like that. Very good
Exactly.
to cook in its own skin.
So
All
then
right,
we
and
take
this out of the
about-
way.
cup and a half of oil, olive oil,
Olive oil. All right.
1 cup of tahini, which is
Tahini, very healthy.
ground sesame seeds.
Yes, I love tahini. I love sesame seed dressing. I love everything about sesame
And then
seeds. Some
I
garlic.
like it garlicky, kind of. I put about 4 cloves, 5
All right.
cloves.
Perfect. So
And
it'd be
then-
just like you're making a regular hummus, but
Yeah.
you're using ulu. Ulu
Exactly.
is breadfruit, you guys. For those of you on the mainland, breadfruit, okay?
And this breadfruit was a little dry, so
You just put a little bit of water in
I
there,
put
right?
a little water. Yeah, I might need some more.
Okay. That consistency looks good.
Yeah.
You don't mind if I do this? I'm gonna take one of these and cut them in half so we can try that, okay? Because we're getting close to. I don't want to destroy it. Getting close to Pauhana time here. Well, I'm gonna let that cool off just a little bit more.
And then that, and you can hit it, you know, as much as you want. Get the consistency that you want.
You want
Can
some
get
more
that
water?
Spatula.
Oh yeah, you want a spatula? Where's the spatula? Yeah, let's use this.
this
Let me
spoon.
find the other one for you. I need to get you a rubber spatula.
That'll work. We'll be able
Rubber
to get this
spatula
out.
if we can get one.
Yeah, we can dish it up like that. And again, this is
Is that gonna
what
work?
consistency you want. You know, I kind of like it a little chunky.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
So
That's how I like it too.
yeah. So
Beautiful.
get it out.
How simple was that?
Yeah, it's super simple.
Breadfruit, you guys.
No dishes.
Ooh,
No
healthy.
dishes for
Olive oil.
cooking it.
Yes.
So this makes a great dip for vegetables, everything like that.
Uh-huh. Look at
Then
that.
just a little salt and pepper and some paprika on top.
Let's try. We got some bell peppers. I'm gonna try your dip here. Oh, I like
Paprika.
that.
Yeah, and then you can garnish it with more olive oil if you want. It's kind of
Good job.
however you like it.
Good job.
So, yeah.
Very good. Try this lumpia. You want to get this, like I said, this sauce right here. That's the one you want. Garlic,
Garlic,
vinegar.
white and just vinegar, and pepper. That's again simple sauce.
Aye. The new word for hot. Very
hot.
good. Tell everybody what you put in there.
And,
In the pork lumpia. Very simple.
yeah,
Hot.
about a pound of ground pork,
Right?
a couple cups of bean sprouts, and some julienne carrots.
That's
A
it.
little garlic, salt, and pepper to taste.
Yeah.
And that's about it.
And then the birria tacos.
The Birria Tacos. It's got the beef and pork, the Ulu tortillas.
Very
Ulu
good.
and
Very
corn tortillas,
creative.
Yeah. And that's a great way to stretch it out, and a great way to use Ulu, great way to use stuff we grow locally.
And the sauce from the meat that you let simmer for 4 hours.
Exactly.
That's what you're gonna dip it back in,
Yeah.
almost like a jus, you know, like when you make prime rib.
Yeah.
You take that sauce, you dip it right back in. And then run down real quick on the hummus.
So just about 2 cups of cooked hummus, and then a cup of olive oil, a cup of
Ulu, we put ulu in there, right?
Oh yeah, sorry.
Ulu.
About
Ulu
a cup of
hummus,
cooked ulu.
yeah. Yes.
Some olive oil, about a cup of olive oil and a cup of tahini, and blend it up with as much water as you want for the consistency that you
Yeah,
want.
that thickness is
Yeah.
perfect.
Salt and pepper to taste, and then you can add things like cumin if you want as well.
Right.
So it's kind of whatever.
Hey, I just want to say
flavor you wanna
thanks
go
for
with.
coming on the show. Thank you guys for everything that you do for this community. Sometimes, you know, guys in uniform don't get the credit that they deserve. You guys are always on call, no matter what time of day it is, and you're always there. So good job.
Thank you.
And you tell all the boys we said hi.
Yeah, aloha.
I think
Hey,
one day
guys.
we need to do a firefighter cook-off.
Oh, yeah.
You think you would win this one?
No, there's some good cooks.
You're supposed to say yeah.
Oh.
You're supposed to say, of course I would win this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. His name's Jonny Varona, just like the place in Italy. Go get his recipes on our website, cookinghawaiianstyle.com. Big mahalo to the Hawaii Community Foundation, of course, Royal LahAina Resort and Bungalows, and mahalo to all of you for watching, and a big hand for all our crew that does it behind the scenes. We'll see you guys next time. Ahui ho. Good job, man.
Thank you. Thank you.